Hi, my name is Brian Stephen Adams from the Knightime Project. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this deep dive video series on creating hybrid orchestral music using musical analysis and templates to help overcome writer's block. This is season 1, episode 2, and in this episode we're going to have a look at the basic chord structure of the piece as well as the melody. We'll be programming some percussion and then I'll be introducing you to some of the instruments I use. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So this is just the initial piano chord sequence here, just the chords. So that's the initial piano chord sequence, and then I was playing around with a melody and I came up with this line for the top. So that would be the melody. And then, because I was listening to another track, to kind of get some more inspiration, I came up with this plucked chord sequence. Now, the plucked chord sequence would repeat in the string ostinato. That's the idea I heard from somewhere else. So I had this idea, and this is using Spire, so let's move that one out of the way. And the idea would be to filter it. In fact, let me do that now. Now, if I bring it back to its initial state, and you can actually hear that with the piano. Let's save that. Right, let's have a look at this here. So we've got low boom, low boom, low boom. So again, I'm going to go into here and put up this Easter Island. So let's enable this track. So this is just a guide, remember? What are the strings doing? So that's got a high rise, high 4 octave to high string. I'm going to use Albion Tundra. So let's put the volume. I don't know how high this needs to be. Let's have a look. Move that out of the way. It's a bit distracting. Right. Octave to high string. Let's go with second violin sus. So I'm going to go with this second violin sustain. Let's just play this and we can go through the parts one by one. So that's where we've got up to. A couple of things to note. So the melody line was a lot more intricate. I do remember what it was. This is what it is now. Whereas before, the melody was doing something like that. Wrong note. And the reason why I changed it was because I wanted to have the melody loosely outlined so that I could then bring the full melody back in later on. And I am going to change a few other things as I go on. I'm not happy with the way the melody ascends and comes back down to this second part, so I might change that. But I think for the time being, I'm going to leave this bit. Even these taikos are a bit too much. So I'm trying to think, did I show which VSTs I was using? I don't think I did. Okay, let's go through it now. So for the taikos, I'm using Taiko Creator. If I just solo this track, the pattern at the moment is very, very simple. That's all it's doing, and I think I may actually end up changing that, but I kind of just want to crack on. We've also got the Easter Island hit from Spitfire Audio Albion 1, which is that one. I've also got a sweeping sample. Now, I don't actually buy tons of samples. I've got a lot, and because of that, I tend to reuse the same samples kind of like over and over again, just recycle them, which makes sense to me. Now, I believe that this sweeping sample was from, or is from, Vengeance Trance Sensation Volume 1, which is a sample pack I tend to revisit time and time again, and reuse the same sweeps and just stick them through Black Hole. And I tend to put, so things like all my sweeps in, actually, let's have a look. Let's just solo these sweeps a minute. And I just tend to stick all of them through Black Hole because Black Hole is wicked. Oh, I did use an instance of Wave Factory's Shireen on this section here. Really, really simple, using this block shaker here. some more samples here, and again, they are all from Vengeance Trance Sensation Volume 1. Now, this percussive jungle loop, now that is through a VST, and I can't remember which one it was as I bounced it to audio, because if you played it halfway through, it would throw the whole instrument out of whack. When I get the chance, I'll convert it back to an instrument and then show you which VST it was. For the initial strings, we've got CSS. Again, this is the ensemble patch. Also, then that's doubled with Albion 1 ensemble strings. And again, I think I may actually go on and change this. And then I have got second violin sustains outlining the top note. And I've got the soft and wild from Tundra playing an octave above the second violins. And then on the miscellaneous side, well, I called it miscellaneous because I didn't know what else to call it. So actually, I think I'm going to leave it as that for the time being. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to follow the reference, but I'm trying not to stick to the reference, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to go according to the reference exactly. So where it's got pan harmonics on the reference, this one here, 3-note pan harmonics, I actually went ahead and changed it to a soft marimba. So this is playing just 3 notes, but it's using... So it's using the soft marimba sound. I've also got it going through a copy of Pan Man. So you'll hear that it actually moves around from left to right. Just to give it some width and movement. So in the mix, it will sound like... can you actually hear it? Just to give it some movement. And then I've got a sub bass. And the sub bass is, what am I using for the sub? Trillium, Dark and Round Voyager, which is just a simple, just holding onto the bass. And that's where I've got up to so far. Like I said, I'm probably going to change a few bits and pieces in here, but I kind of just want to crack on. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. In the next episode, we'll be looking to change the template to suit composing requirements, and then we'll be programming some more percussion. If you're new to this channel and want to be notified the next time I upload a video, then please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. And if you have any comments, then please feel free to leave them down below. Thanks again, take care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.